Hello guys, welcome back to another video and another one on the BMW E46 touring project then, and I'm hoping that we can fix something today. So ever since I bought the car, I noticed that the parking sensors didn't work, and after doing some research I believe that I have found out what the issue is. I believe it is just a faulty parking sensor. But we are going to find out today. I have purchased a new parking sensor. If you do want to get yourself one, I will leave a link in the description box below. They are like just a generic parking sensor. I believe they fit the E46, E39, E53, and then a few other models as well. I'm not entirely sure. We'll leave the link in the description box below there. So if you do want to purchase yourself one, go ahead and do so. But yeah, I think without further ado, let's get the car inside and let's get cracking. Now then, I first found out that we had a issue with the PDC system, the parking distance control system, when I put the car in reverse. So I'll go ahead and put it in reverse. We can hear we have this beep, and then it stops. Now if you hear this beep in your BMW E46 when you put it in reverse, this long continuous beep and then it stops, that indicates that you have an issue with your PDC system. Then once I knew I had an issue with the PDC system, I had to find out which parking sensor was faulty. So I went ahead and done a diagnostic scan with this there, you know, where you scan all the modules and then it tells you all of the fault codes. And what do you know, we had a fault code for one of the parking sensors, which was rear, center, right. So obviously there's 4 parking sensors on the rear, and there is 2 in the middle. So the one on the right is supposedly the one that is faulty, so that is the one that we are going to be trying to replace today. Okay, let's get outside, let's get the original parking sensor removed and then swap it out for the new one and see if that fixes our issue. Okay, so we can see we have the BMW E46 Touring here then, and we obviously have 4 parking sensors on the rear, one there, one there, one there, and then one there. Now you would usually believe that you have to remove the rear bumper to access the parking sensors, but you actually don't. This black strip here, this can actually be removed separately to the bumper, so it makes things a whole lot easier. Now the strip itself is held in by a bunch of plastic tabs, so all you need to do essentially is just get a pry tool or a screwdriver and then just pop the tabs out. So as you can see here, I have a screwdriver just with some tape around the end because I don't want to damage the bumper, obviously. But yeah, if we prise it out like so, and we get our pry tool and keep repeating that process, just keep sliding it along, make sure all of the tabs are popped out. There we are. Starting to pop out now. And then once you've gone the whole way along the top, then you just need to prise the tabs at the bottom. And then once you've popped the tabs at the bottom, the entire thing should then pull away. Now you don't want to yank it away from the car because obviously we have the parking sensors themselves plugged in, but it's quite handy because I have a tow bar, so I can just leave it to rest on there. Now the one that is bad is the center right, which is this one just here. Now then, to remove the parking sensor itself, very easy. All you need to do is squeeze the tab on the electrical connector and just slide that off. And then on the plastic trim, you have this little tab which goes over the parking sensor itself. You just need to lift that off, then you can go ahead and push the parking sensor through and then fully remove it. Now at this stage, if this was yours and this was the sensor that was indicated to be faulty, you could try and clean this thing up. You know, it could be an issue with the pins inside of the connector, or it could just have water in. So it is worth trying to give this a clean with some WD-40 first to see if you have any success. Now, I've already went ahead and tried this, but the sensor is still dead. So yeah, we are going to be replacing this, and yeah, hoping that fixes our issue. So here is our new parking sensor then. As you can see, they are the exact same. So let's just go ahead and plug this in. And we'll pop it in the housing as well. It slides in. There we are. And now what we'll do is get back in the car and test to see if we have that long continuous beep. So we'll put the ignition on and we'll put it into reverse. This is the moment of truth. No long beep. Has that fixed it? Could well have done. Alright, let's get outside and you know, wave our hand in front of the sensors and see if we can hear anything. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, they appear to be working now, which is good. That's perfect, that is. I'm delighted with that. Now what I am going to do is just give the other sensors a good clean up while I am in here, because as you can see, they do collect quite a bit of debris. So I'm going to give all this a good clean up and then put the trim piece back, and yeah, that should be job done then. There we are then. Just gave all of these sensors a good clean, so I can now go ahead and push this trim piece back into the bumper. And there we are then, trim piece now back in place, and I'm just over the moon that these are working now. Another thing fixed on this car. Alright then, so that is the parking sensors now all fully working, and yeah, it's definitely going to be helpful with the car being fairly long. You know, it is a touring, it is an estate. When reversing into like tight spots, the parking sensors are definitely going to come in handy. Now, I'm not going to get the biggest benefit from them, but at least the new owner, whoever decides to buy the car, will get that, you know, that added bonus of them working, which, you know, for a 18-year-old car is quite a rare thing, you know, for all of the parking sensors to be working. But you know me, I don't like to have things broken, and I won't sell a car to someone with things wrong that I know are wrong with it that I can fix. Yeah, I'm just not like that. I'd rather have a car that is fully sorted, everything working as it should, and yeah, hopefully it'll be a reliable car for the new owner. But yeah, enough of that. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I hope it has been helpful. Please remember to give it a like, leave a comment down below, subscribe if you have not already done so, and I'll catch you all in that next one. Peace!